Good evening. I'm Paul Murphy, Senior Content Analyst at Bloomberg Government. For those of you who are new to us, Bloomberg Government provides government contractors with human and data-driven decision tools, news and analysis that help shape strategy, execution, and pipeline. Simply put, we help contractors build bigger pipelines, make smarter business development investments, and win more federal contracts to help them continue to do what they do best, which is to deliver for the federal government. It's always a pleasure to honor the success of those driving innovation both in the public sector and for federal agencies across the region. It is especially an honor tonight to introduce you to the 2020 Government Partner of the Year, Mathew Blum. Mathew is the Associate Administrator of the Office of Federal Procurement Policy in the Office of Management and Budget. We at BGov are thrilled he comes from OFPP. It is a vital component in managing the development of legislation, regulations, and policies. We are committed to bridging the gap between government contractors and the needs of agencies, and Mathew Blum excels in this arena. So on behalf of BGov, please join me in congratulating Mathew Blum as this year's 2020 Government Partner of the Year.
I'm Mathew Blum. I'm the Associate Administrator for Federal Procurement Policy in the Office of Management and Budget. Federal procurement involves about $600 billion a year in spend, 74 million transactions, 130,000 contractors, 80,000 of which are small businesses. So it's very complicated and a lot of moving parts. Montgomery County receives $10 billion a year in government contracts. And I believe, according to Bloomberg Government, the county is number 2 in the nation in the number of small business contractors doing business. Montgomery County is trying to figure out, how do we drive down transaction costs? How do we reduce barriers to entry? How do we promote opportunities for more small business participation? All of those issues and challenges the county is thinking about, we're thinking about. So the Chamber's procurement conference that I had the pleasure of being part of really created a great forum. It was really great to hear a number of common denominators where we could come together and recognize that we need to, for example, get more information into the hands of our contracting officers, into the hands of our small business directors, so that they can understand, choices and options for the best way to reach small businesses to help with particular missions and projects. I have been really impressed by the resiliency of the workforce and the resiliency of contractors to be able to use technologies not only to keep the government running, but to do so in ways that actually are more efficient and effective. It's a great feeling to be able to use the power of government levers to make our lives better. I am greatly honored to receive the Chamber's Government Partner of the Year award and humbled to be part of such a distinguished group of recipients who epitomize the very best in public service. I learned early in my career as an acquisition policymaker at the Office of Management and Budget that the potential to achieve has few boundaries when communities work together to solve common problems. This lesson taught me the value of reaching out to organizations like the Chamber, which has created dynamic platforms to help government contractors become better prepared to meet the ever-changing needs of our citizens. For many years, the Chamber's GovConNet Council has brought federal and local thought leaders together in engaging dialogue to find common-sense solutions for seemingly intractable challenges for small business contractors and subcontractors. The Chamber's Foundation's National Veteran Institute for Procurement program has become a role model for how to prepare veterans to become future owners of successful small businesses to meet the local, regional, and national needs of our citizens. Thank you to the Montgomery County Chamber of Commerce and the award sponsor for this recognition.